All right, men. And this one goes out to y'all. So here's something that a lot of us women, if not most of us, would love and appreciate for y'all to understand is that as women, because of the amount of violence that men have perpetrated onto us generation after generation, and because of the fact that we are in smaller bodies, we tend to, most of us, walk around with a state of chronic fear, even if it's like a subconscious level of fear. We walk around more hypervigilant. We have to be very aware of our environment. We have to constantly be assessing for threat. If we're walking from our car to our door, there's a level of hypervigilance and threat for our survival that we constantly have to be aware of. So it would be very helpful if y'all keep this in mind when you're approaching us. When we say no to you, just honor that. Take a step back. The problem is that if y'all haven't done your healing work, you're going to take our boundaries and our need for a certain level of gentleness and respect with the way that you approach us. You're going to take it personally and potentially even as an attack on your worth. If you haven't done your healing work to address any repressed shame or traumas that you haven't dealt with, it's going to be very difficult for y'all to create a world in which we feel safer, to engage with us in a way where we can comfortably let our guard down and actually be in our feminine, and actually be in our nourishing energy, and actually be in our kind, gentle energy, which actually I think is where a lot of us would really rather be operating from. But when you come up on us intensely, demanding our attention, pushing on our boundaries, not listening to our no's, making really intense eye contact without even knowing us, what that's gonna do is elevate our fear. It actually elevates our threat response. It doesn't help us relax around you. So if you want a world in which women, if you want to help support creating a world in which women feel safer, just be mindful of the way in which you interact with us and understand this about us, that we live in a state of, for the most part, most of us, of heightened chronic threat response awareness.